everyone, it's ShadowDTV. We have a fantastic Marvel Snap video for you guys today. Marvel Snap has finally launched worldwide. Global launch is here and the beta is no longer. So everyone can play Marvel Snap now, and I'm going to make sure you guys get a head start against the competition. We're going to make sure you know everything about the game, how to play. We're going to play our first Marvel Snap game. I'm going to explain how to unlock cards to you. We're going to go over the currencies and what you use them for. And at the end of the video, there's going to be some advanced tips. We're going to look at some decks and a bunch of in-game tips that are very important for you to dominate the competition. Make sure you stay till the end of the video. Guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into making an account and playing our first game of Marvel Snap. Alright, so we're loading up the game. This is going to be our first time playing. It's a fresh install of the game. So if you've just installed the game, this is what you're going to be greeted with. We're going to get straight into playing our first game. Now, the great thing about starting the game is you don't have to sign in or make an account yet. We can just get straight into playing, and then we can connect our account after our first few games. So let's get straight into it. I'm 13 or over. We accept all of the... So let's go. We don't even have to sign in yet. Let's just get straight into our first game. And let's play Marvel Snap. Guys, I've got some cards showing above my camera there, just showing some of the first cards you're going to get in Marvel Snap. So some cool artwork there. Let's go. Our first game. We are Nick Fury, and we are taking on Dr. Doom. This is going to be exciting.
You'll do as a warm-up to the real warm-up.
Meet the team. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, you're in. So we've got this location here in the middle of New York.
Gotta be home by 9.
Spidey's got to be home by 9. I think it would be smart to play Hulk over here. This is going to get us to, what, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Double that, 34. I think we're feeling good. There we go. Our first Marvel Snap win.
Next time, I'll try to break.
Let's go. All right, guys, just a note on this how to play section. Not all of these features in the game will be available to you after your first game. You'll have to play a few games and rank up a little bit. It's essentially a tutorial that you'll be doing, and each of these features will be added as time goes on. So you'll soon have the energy that you'll play in the game, and you'll have the cube system. I'm going to explain it all to you now, but just note that you're not going to have access to these game mechanics straight away, but you do get them very, very soon. So don't stress. Just keep playing, and when you unlock them, you'll already know what to do. So we've played our first game of Marvel Snap. You'll go through a bunch of tutorial games that will keep adding features to the game. We're going to go through all of the features now. I'm back on my main account here. We're going to play a game with a deck using only pool 1 cards. This is using, basically, you can build this deck as soon as you hit collection level 14, which you will hit pretty much in your first day of playing Marvel Snap. So let's get into it. This is your hand here. You have 12 cards in a deck. So you've got your hand here. You start with 3 cards. You draw a card each turn. You generally start with 4 cards at the start of your turn. And then we use our energy here. You start with 1 energy, and each turn you get another energy. So basically, whatever turn you're on, that's generally how much energy you have. So we're going to start by playing this Nightcrawler here for 1 energy, and then we click end our turn. You will notice a timer ticking down on this end turn button. Very important to stay aware of how much time you have to think, because you don't want to run out of time. So here, this location has given us +1 energy this turn. So we now have an extra energy. So instead of having 2, we have 3. Allows us to play some stronger cards. Energy system is very important when you're deck building, because you want to make sure you're able to play cards each turn. So we will play Ant-Man and Yondu here. As you can see, we've also got a retreat button here. Retreating is a very important mechanic in Marvel Snap. Retreating, basically, if you think you're in a losing position and you want to, I guess, concede. We don't call it conceding in Marvel Snap because retreating is very important for ranking up. We'll better end our turn here. So this cube system, basically, you're currently on the line is 1 cube. Your cubes are basically your ranks. So you basically, when you win cubes, you go up ranks. When you lose cubes, you go down ranks. So to start the game, we're always at 1 cube. But if we think that we're winning the game and that we are going to win, we can snap by tapping on the cube. This is going to double down on what we're trying to win. So now, next turn, if our opponent doesn't retreat, we will be playing for 2 cubes, which is really, really cool. We're going to play Medusa. We've got 3 energy. Maybe we play Medusa. We've got Galactus here, which is a crazy card. We don't want to do anything too crazy for this tutorial, so I'm just going to maybe just play Galactus over here. So as you can see now, the next turn we are at 2. Of course, if our opponent also snapped, we would be playing for 4 cubes.
Wind, aid my hand.
As you guys saw from our first game, we're trying to win 2 of the 3 locations, so you guys already know that. We're currently winning 2 locations, which is good. That's good for us. Of course, for the cards, we have the energy here, which is how much the card costs. We have the power on the right, which is how much power we're going to add to the location. And then the ability. So Angela's ability, whenever you play a card here, her power gets +2. That's a fantastic card. That's great. We'll play... Maybe we'll play... so we've got 4 energy. I think we might play... we'll play Wolfsbane here. We'll end our turn. So the reason that retreating is a very important mechanic is if we think that we're going to lose, we currently only have 2 cubes on the line here. So essentially 2 rank points. So if we felt that we were in a losing position, we could retreat. We would only lose these 2 cubes. Once we get to turn 6, these cubes double. So right now we're playing for 2 cubes. On the final turn, this is going to become 4 cubes. So we really want to be confident that we're going to win. If our opponent was also to snap, we would be playing for 8 cubes. So we definitely want to be confident that we're going to win. We want to win these 8 rank points, but if we lose, we would lose those 8 cubes or 8 rank points essentially. So we definitely don't want to do that. Now we've got a bunch of options. Spider-Woman is a 5-cost card. This is a great card, but we can't actually play any cards here at Flooded. Storm's ability has stopped us from doing that. So really, we don't have a ton of options. I think we might actually not play any cards here. We're just going to end our turn as we can only play 1 more card. So final, we're going to be playing for 4 cubes on the final turn of the game, turn 6. We have 6 energy. Our opponent hasn't snapped back, which means they're maybe not completely confident that they can win. Rescue is a very good card. It's going to give them a lot of power at this location. This is looking very difficult for us to win, and I think our best choice would be to retreat here. Anything we play here, we're going to win this location, but it looks like we're going to lose these other 2, and there's no cards I can see in my hand that would help us win one of these locations. So we're going to retreat. We're going to safely get away. We're only going to lose our 2 cubes and therefore 2 rank points, but that is a much better option than losing the 4. So that's pretty much the gist of the game. Of course, every card has different abilities, but that's all the main mechanics that you need to know. In the advanced section of the video, there'll be a bunch of other game tips that will help you in your journey and help you win more games. So definitely stay till the end of the video for those. Okay, now a massive part of Marvel Snap is the different currencies that are available in the game. Now, some of these currencies are used to purchase things, but there's also different other things like collection level and your rank. So let's go through all of it. They're not all currencies, I guess, per se, but, just for argument's sake. First up, we've got credits. So that's up here in the top left. We currently have 975 credits. Credits are used for upgrading our cards, so a very important resource in Marvel Snap. We will go through how to upgrade cards in a moment. Over here on the right, we have gold. So right now we have 50 gold. This is your premium currency in Marvel Snap. So this is the type of thing you're going to be using to buy variants, which is the equivalent of skins in other games. You can also use gold to purchase more credits. That is something you can do. And of course, you can use it to buy more tiers on the season pass. It's probably not a great way to spend your gold, but it is possible to also do that. There is also one other, currency that is available in the game, and that's called boosters. So when you're looking at a card in your collection, you can see this number in the top right. This is your boosters for the card. So these are unique to each card that in the game. So if you want to upgrade Hawkeye, you need to put Hawkeye in your deck. By using the card in your deck, at the end of each game, one of the cards will receive some boosters. So each time you play, you will get boosters for a specific card in your deck, but it does change each game. So eventually you will get boosters for the card. You do have to be playing with the cards though. So essentially you're going to be upgrading the cards you use the most, more frequently. but it really doesn't matter what cards you are upgrading. Every time you upgrade a card, you're moving up the collection level and unlocking cards. And I will show you guys the collection level and explain how it works as well. Alright guys, let's check out the shop. So if we tap on the shop in the bottom left here, we have the shop here. We're greeted with a welcome bundle. You can purchase this bundle once when you have, you can only purchase it once on your account. So here it is, $4.79. These are in Australian dollars. Obviously, the currency options will be different depending on where you're playing. This is a ton of value, as you'll see. Gold is quite expensive. 700 gold is $15. So you're getting 700 gold plus a avatar and a card variant for $4.79. So definitely good value there. Once you've purchased the welcome bundle, it will be gone forever. Next up, we have the daily offers. This is basically where you are offered skins, or in this game, we call them variants, cosmetics. But yes, variants is the main name for them in Marvel Snap. As you can see here, we're offered 6 random ones each every 8 hours when the shop resets. So right now, you'll see that some of them cost 700 gold. There are some that we call super rare variants that will cost you 1200 gold. But yes, you can, if you find some cool artwork that you like, you can purchase it. It doesn't actually have any effect on the card in the game. It will be the exact same card, just with some different artwork. So it's not necessary to buy these variants to play the game or be competitive in any way. It's just if you enjoy the artwork, want to support the developers, the development of Marvel Snap, you can go ahead and purchase them. There's some amazing artwork in the game. So if you're so inclined, definitely buy some variants if you enjoy them. Next up, you'll have fast upgrades. This is a hot tip for you guys, especially if you're new to Marvel Snap. Do not buy these fast upgrades. They do look enticing because it will give you the boosters you need to upgrade the card instantly, but you are spending more credits than the actual card is worth to upgrade. So for instance, this card at green with the green border is only worth 100 to upgrade. You're paying extra for the extra boosters. The reason this is a waste of money is you unlock boosters for free just by playing the game and having the card in your deck. And right now you've got a ton of credits, so it feels like, you know, I might as well spend them. But as you get up the collection level, you're going to hit a point where you have no credits and you have to do your daily missions each day to get credits. So you really want to avoid buying these fast upgrades. Trust me, you're going to thank me after a few weeks of playing. Credits, you can buy credits with your gold. So basically, if you want some more credits to level up your collection quicker, you can purchase them with gold. Now, the ratio of gold to credits isn't amazing. 400 gold is quite expensive. You know, it's almost $10. Whereas 500 credits does not get you very far on the collection level, unfortunately. I would suggest not spending real money for these credits. But if you get to 400 gold just from playing the game, you can definitely spend it on the credits if you want to level up a little bit faster, especially if you're not buying any variants. Definitely a good thing to spend your gold on, but I would definitely not suggest spending real money on this, as you're going to unlock credits by playing the game. And then last but not least, we have gold. This is where you spend real money to get gold, which is our premium currency in Marvel Snap. The only thing I'd suggest to spend real money on gold for would be things like variants. If there's really cool artwork that you want to buy, I mean, by all means, go for it. I don't think it's very cost effective to buy gold with real money to then buy credits to upgrade your cards. Sure, you're going to go up the collection level a bit, but you'd have to spend a lot of money to, I guess, unlock all the cards instantly. Really, the whole point of the game is to just play, have fun, enjoy, you know, coming up with decks, ranking up your collection level and your rank, which we're going to go through soon. The rank system is really, really interesting in Marvel Snap. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly, I wouldn't spend gold on unlocking cards is what I'm trying to say, as it's not very cost effective. So that's the shop. That's everything that's in the shop. It's quite simple. There's not a ton to confuse you with. But if I can reiterate, do not buy the fast upgrades. You'll thank me later. So the collection, this is the collection level. As you upgrade cards, you're going to earn collection levels. This is the leveling system in Marvel Snap. Now, for the first 14 levels, you're going to unlock these specific cards. So whoever's playing Marvel Snap, if your friend's playing, these are the first cards they're going to unlock in this order. We call these the starter cards. Once we get to 14, when you unlock these mystery cards, it will be a random card from Marvel Snap. but it won't just be any random card. The game is basically split up into 3 pools of cards. So once you get to level 14, these mystery cards will be coming from pool 1. So yes, they will be random cards from pool 1, but they will not be cards from pool 2 or pool 3. So once you get to the end of pool 1, which is at level 214, you would have unlocked all the pool 1 cards. So if you and someone else you know are both at that level, so you're both at 214, you will have all of the pool 1 cards. Pool 2, your first pool 2 card you will unlock is at level 222, and then all the way up to 474, you'll be only pool 2 cards. Once you get to 474, that'll be your last pool 2 card. Similar to pool 1, if you and someone else are at this level, you will have all the exact same cards unlocked. So when you're deck building or looking at deck lists, if they're pool 2 cards, then you're at level 474, then you will have all the cards needed to build that deck. Then once we hit 486, that's going to be, actually, I believe, sorry, my apologies. 498 will be where pool 2 ends. And then after 498, you no longer get a mystery card, you now get a collector's cache. This is the beginning of pool 3. Pool 3 are the most advanced cards in Marvel Snap. They open up a lot of deck building options. This is where the game really starts to get interesting and way more fun than it, I guess. Up to level 500 is really introducing you to the game, getting you used to the mechanics, things like that. This is where you start unlocking the really, not even top tier cards, but I guess the more interesting abilities and things like that. Collector's caches don't guarantee you a card. You have a 25% chance of opening a new card in the collector's cache. What this means is, as you level up past 500, you're going to be getting random cards from pool 3, and basically you just keep going until you've unlocked all the pool 3 cards. This is generally somewhere between level 2500 and about 3100, depending how lucky you are. So essentially, this is your last step into unlocking all the current cards available in Marvel Snap. On my main account, I'm at around 2200, and I still have not unlocked all the cards, so still got a fair way to go. As you can see, this thing is a massive, it goes on forever. Eventually you have collector's reserves, which are, I believe the collector's reserves are the 25% chance. The collector's caches, I believe, are a bit higher. I'll get those numbers for you. And it just keeps going and going until you've unlocked all of the cards. Now, I will have a link in the description to a really amazing website, snap.fan. You will be able to see all the cards in the game, and you'll be able to filter by pools. So you'll be able to see what cards you can unlock in each pool. And I guess, you'll be able to look forward to specific cards that you want. So upgrading a card, the game does gives a decent explanation on how to upgrade cards, but I'm going to walk you guys through it. Basically, once we can upgrade a card, you'll see these green lines and arrows moving. That indicates that the card can be upgraded. We have enough boosters to upgrade this card. We're going to click on Hawkeye. As we can see, we have 46 boosters for Hawkeye, and you'll see this little red dot to indicate that we can upgrade this card. Now, again, you also have to have enough credits to actually upgrade the card. So going from this green border to the next upgrade requires 100 credits. So we're going to click on this. We're going to see upgrade this card to rare, and you'll gain 2 collection level. So we click upgrade, we spend 100 credits and 10 boosters, and this is going to move our collection level up too. So this is how we level up our collection. This is how we unlock more cards. So we want to be upgrading as many cards as we can. So let's hit upgrade. We get some cool animation. Hawkeye is going to go from a frame break rarity to 3D, which is really cool. We get that awesome 3D effect there. And then we're going to go, it's going to take us to our collection level. We're going to get +2. We're going to move up and unlock some stuff. So obviously in the early parts of the game, you're going to be unlocking a lot of cards. Here once you've ranked up a lot, wow, we just unlocked Death. That's amazing. This is a card I've really been hoping to get. So that's absolutely fantastic. That's how we upgrade cards. So you've played a few games of Marvel Snap, and now you want to try and build your own deck. So if we head over to the collection over here on your left, you're going to be greeted with all the cards you currently have unlocked. So you won't have many cards right now if you've just started playing, but you can definitely build a deck with these cards. As you can see, you've got all your deck slots up the top here. Currently at this time, you can make up to 20 decks simultaneously. So you can have 20 decks ready to go. This is great for testing decks out, you know, making little changes and seeing how they work. But if we want to build a new deck, we just tap on the plus. We can then rename the deck. So let's rename it new. You can name it whatever you like. If you've got a cool theme for the deck, you know, definitely give it that name. While we're in here, you can also share your deck list. So by tapping on share, you will copy the deck list to your clipboard, and you can paste that to a friend, and then they can actually copy that and then paste the deck directly into Marvel Snap. So it's a great way to share deck lists. And then of course you can change your card back here. So let's change it to this cool red one. You can unlock different card backs through the season pass and some of the ranked rewards for playing the game. You can get some cool card backs, so definitely cool to collect those. But let's get back into building our deck. So to add cards, you can just drag, you can click on them and click add to deck. And again, you can also tap it on the card and click remove from deck to remove it. So let's add a bunch of cards. We'll add Misty Knight, we'll add Quicksilver, we'll add Medusa, Star-Lord, Sentinel, Punisher, Cyclops, Jessica Jones is a cool card. Maybe we'll take Iron Man and Hulk. There we go, there's our new card, and there's no need to click save or anything. That's our new deck ready to go. We can go back to the main screen. We've got to make sure that we change our deck here in the bottom left to our new deck, and now we'll be able to play with that deck. Some important things for filtering in this collection. Over here in the bottom left, you've got your your sorting. So we can sort cards by name, A to Z, and we can flip it from going from A to Z or from Z back to A. We can do the same with energy, power, cards we've recently unlocked, the quality of a card, which is it's how much we've upgraded the card, and then of course upgradable. So if we're trying to upgrade cards and we're not sure what cards to upgrade, if we filter by upgradable, it will show us the upgradable cards first or last if you want to sort them like that. So if we want to sort by, let's say the highest energy cost to the lowest, we can do that. So we've got Hulk here at 6, we've got Quicksilver at 1. So plenty of options to filter your cards when you're building decks. And then down here in the bottom right, we have search and filters. So if there's a specific card you want, you can type it in here. So we can type in, let's say Iron Man. We can just type Iron. And then, oh, sorry, I've turned it off. And then here we go. We've just got Iron Man. Great for adding specific cards into your deck. We've also got things like we can show all the on-reveal cards. So these are all the cards with on-reveal abilities. We can do the same for ongoing, cards with no abilities. Discard, which we haven't got any discard cards yet. We do have a move card here. Cyclops is not a move card. It's obviously put it in there just because it says let's move. That's actually quite funny. And then we've also got destroy, which we don't have any destroy cards yet either. We can sort them by energy cost. So this is all our 4 cost cards. And then we can show variants. So if you've got like different variants for cards, you want to have this ticked. If you turn it off, it'll only show you the original card. And then we've also got unowned, which will show us all the cards that we haven't actually unlocked yet, which is really, really cool as well. So that's it for the collection and the deck building. Plenty of choices that can aid you in building new decks and trying things out. So really cool system. So you're playing Marvel Snap. What is the goal of the game? Of course, you obviously want to win games, but there is a ranked ladder. You can access the ranked ladder by clicking it over here next to the play button. This is essentially what you consider your rank in Marvel Snap. Now, when you start the game, you're going to start all the way down here at rank 1, but you will start ranking up fairly quickly, especially if you master the mechanics of the game. You can definitely rank up with an entry-level deck. You don't have to be level 1000 to start trying to get to a high rank. Really, once you unlock some pool 1 and pool 2 cards, you can definitely have a very strong deck. I'm currently sitting around 74. The max rank is infinite. So far, I've hit infinite each season. It's not an easy feat, but I definitely think that anyone can achieve it if they put their mind to it and they put their hours in. So definitely strive to do that if you're so inclined, if you enjoy ranking up. You do actually get a bunch of rewards as you rank up each season, which is really cool. So you can see you get a bunch of credits, you get some boosters, you get some cool avatars. you actually get a free variant at rank 70, which is so cool. 500 credits, 500 gold, which is really, really generous. And then at the end, we get this awesome Spider-Man card back for this season. Each month, there will be different ranked rewards. These are the rewards at this time. So really striving to get that cool card back. I definitely encourage you to rank up if you want to. Of course, if you're not too worried about rank, you're just having fun testing out decks, trying out cards, that's great as well. Now, a really important thing about the ranks, depending on what rank you get to at the end of the season will determine your starting rank for the next season. So for instance, I'm at 74 right now. According to the game, my highest, I guess, rank floor was 70. At the restart of the season, you will move back 30 levels from that point. So if I finished the season here at 70, I would go back all the way to rank 40. And this is just a way for us, to keep people interested in ranking up. Obviously, if you get to infinite, you get to 100. If they just started you at 100 each season, you wouldn't have any reason to rank up. So once you hit infinite, the next season, you will start back at rank 70. So very important. I see a lot of questions about, well, why does my rank change at the new season? You always go back 30 ranks from the rank floor. So not from 74, but I'll go back 30 ranks from 70, which would be 40. Now that we've been through how all the currencies work and, the shop spending gold, the next question is, how do we actually get gold and credits in the game? If you head up to the missions tab up here in the top right, you're going to see a collection of missions. You're also going to see the weekly challenge track. Basically, every 8 hours, you will unlock 2 new missions. You can only have 6 missions at a time. So you want to be clearing these out each day, essentially. So if you leave them in there, they're going to stay there and you're going to be missing out on some missions. So at least try and make sure that there's 2 slots available before the new missions refill, which you can see here. You can also spend gold to refill missions, but they refill every 8 hours. So I've never actually spent any gold on this. And for 120 gold, I'd say you're better off just saving that. And then for each mission we complete, you will get a complete one of the weekly you'll add to the weekly challenges. And at every 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, you will get a cool reward. You get a bunch of credits and a bunch of gold as you rank up. So if you can complete this each week, you get 7 days to complete this. You can get tons of cool rewards that will help you level up faster. So as you play the game, you will try and complete these missions. So win matches, that's very simple. Just play the game, you'll win matches. Play 2 cost cards. So you want to play 4 2 cost cards. You'll get 50 credits for it and plus 25 XP for the season pass. I'll show you how the season pass works later in the video. And then here you've got some harder missions. The game considers these hard to complete. You get 100 credits and you get 50 XP to this season pass. You can see the season pass tracker up here. You got your credits and your gold. So basically you want to be completing as many of these as possible. The more you complete, the faster you're going to level up is pretty much how the game works. And then down here, the purple section here, pink, magenta, whatever you want to call it, this is where you have your season pass missions. So getting XP for the season pass, as you can see, you get small amounts by completing these missions, and you also get very small amounts for playing games, winning games. But the main way to get them is by completing these these missions. When you start the game, you're actually going to be in your recruit season. So these are going to be some simple missions for you to get some bonus XP. And then you will actually get, or when you purchase the season pass, you'll get all the, when you complete the recruit season, you'll then have all the season pass missions, which are essentially the same. You're going to have different missions to do, and you're going to get a bunch of XP for the season pass. You basically want to complete all of these as well each season because you'll get a ton of cool rewards, free variants, you'll get credits, you'll get gold. Basically, you want to be completing as many missions as you can in Marvel Snap to level up the fastest and unlock, I guess, more cards faster. So this is all your missions. Definitely suggest doing your missions. A lot of them you don't have to go out of your way to do, like winning matches, playing 2 cost cards. Most of the decks you're running are going to be able to complete these naturally, so you don't have to focus too hard on these, which I think is a cool thing about the game. Okay, the season pass. We've talked about it a lot. You can access the season pass by tapping season pass here in the left. You can also tap in the bottom right here. This also accesses the season pass. Now, to start, you're going to be using the recruit season pass. So this is essentially like an intro to the game. You'll go through 20 levels, and this is all the cool stuff you're going to unlock. So we've got some avatars, we've got some cards, which generally you don't unlock new cards in the season pass. Each month when there's a new season pass, you only unlock one new card, but it's really cool that you get a bunch of cards and avatars, even a card back, which is really cool, just to get you, I guess, get you started in the Marvel Snap game. And you get some cool free variants. That's awesome. And at the end of it, you're going to unlock Blue Marvel. So to go through the season pass, you complete your season pass missions and you'll get the XP. We went through that in the missions part of the video. And then as you level up, you'll be able to claim your free stuff. So we got 8 generic avatars. That's cool. Once we get to level 2, we'll get to unlock Ant-Man, and we just go through the season pass. Okay, we're back on my main account now, just so I can show you a few things that you won't have access to initially. So this is the current season pass, the Symbiote Invasion. So this is the season pass for the month of October. We've got 3 weeks left. This is basically what you're going to see after you complete your recruitment season pass. Now this costs 15 Australian dollars to purchase each month. I believe in the US it's $10. You get a bunch of free tiers, so you don't have to purchase this. You will get a bunch of free credits. As you can see here, you get free variants, things like that, even some free gold. But by purchasing it, you will unlock that month's new card. So for this month, we unlocked Miles Morales Spider-Man. Now, you can unlock these cards just through progressing through the game. You don't have to buy the season pass to get access to these cards, but it just gives you immediate access to test them out and, you know, try the card out. Of course, by purchasing the season pass, you get a bunch of cool stuff. There's 50 levels that you can complete. At the end, we get a cool Miles Morales variant. And then after that, for each level, you get a season cache where you can get variants, gold, credits, things like that. So it's definitely good value for money if you want to support the game. But you don't have to buy the season pass to be competitive or to enjoy Marvel Snap. If you want to change your avatar, you can click this. You can tap on your avatar, and you have a bunch of options. You can unlock avatars in the game through a bunch of different means. So if we want to change it to Chavez, we can do that, and then that'll be our new avatar. When we play games, people will see that avatar. Also, there is a great news section in Marvel Snap. You can tap the news section in the bottom right. There is an inbox in here. When you get sometimes Marvel Snap Second Dinner will give us free stuff. As you can see here, they gave us a gift for, you know, thank you for believing in us. So we got a cool free variant and an avatar. Second Dinner are going to be giving us a bunch of free stuff, which is really, really cool. So you can access that stuff here in the inbox. Next tab we have is news. So this is going to be news about the game. So really awesome that you can access news directly from the game. You don't have to go anywhere else. I think it's a really cool feature. And then we've got a videos tab, which has videos that Marvel Snap are releasing. So as you can see here, we've got the trailer for the game, the official launch announcement, some gameplay stuff, and then even some dev notes and updates for you know, the different updates that we're getting in Marvel Snap. Now there's a bunch of graphical settings that you can change in Marvel Snap, including audio. So if you click the little cog icon in the top left, you've got all your volume settings here. We can change the quality of the graphics, which is a great feature. We can also switch the game between 30 and 60 FPS. And of course, 30 FPS is going to help with battery life on mobiles, but 60 FPS looks absolutely fantastic. I definitely recommend trying it out. You've got your haptic feedback on and off, so you can leave that on if you want to feel the actions that your cards are doing. There's some really cool haptic feedback in the game. There's this download all assets button. We'll actually download all the card art and all the resources the game needs. This can help make the game run smoother if you've got slower internet. So you can definitely do that. Then of course you can sign in and out of your account. So once you've signed up, all of your data is saved and linked to that account. You can play on different devices. It's great to have everything backed up. And then we've got a bunch of stuff here, bug reports, player support, things like that. And then at the bottom, you have your Snap ID. There is currently no way to add people like friends or verse friends in the game, but those features have been announced that they will be coming soon, so you will definitely need access to your Snap ID eventually. Guys, this video is already at 30 minutes long. I was going to do a bunch of advanced tips in this video for you guys, but I've decided to split the videos. So this, I guess, is your full complete beginner's guide. And then the next video is going to be all the advanced tips. So the link to that will be down in the description below. So go and watch that as well, because there's a ton of amazing tips. Not even tips. These are things that you really need to know if you want to dominate at Marvel Snap. It'll show you how to get free credits. You know, different things in the game that are very important, like who reveals their cards first, what happens when there's a draw, things like that. So I'm going to explain all of that in the advanced video, so make sure you go and watch that now. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was able to help you. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up on the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know if this helped you or if you have any other tips that you think will help players. And if you think this video will help a friend, you know, Marvel Snap is just launched worldwide, so share the video with them so they are ready to play straight away. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.